Good morning from Guatemala City. I'm Stu, the older backpacker, and after being here for just under a week, it's time for me to go and head off to somewhere new. And I'm heading for Quetzaltenango, which is further up north and a 3-hour bus ride. And if you've been following me for the last 5 months on my YouTube channel, you know that I've been backpacking with my travel buddy Shane. And unfortunately, last night, Shane went back to UK. And this will happen to a lot of backpackers if they're traveling with friends, that halfway through they decide that it's not for them or whatever reason, and you've got to carry on with your travels as a solo backpacker. Now, me and Shane for the last 5 months have travelled from Thailand to Mexico to Belize and now to Guatemala. It's going to be hard to travel without him for the first couple of weeks, which is why I'm going to stay in a hostel and chill, relax and get used to being on my own, which I've done before in the past as a backpacker. But I just want to say to Shane that, mate, you're a legend. Thoroughly enjoyed traveling with you, and once you get a chance, get yourself back. But it's time to leave this Airbnb, get on a bus and get used to hostel life again. So I managed to catch the bus with 5 minutes spare to buy the ticket and get on the bus. The taxi driver was a bit on the slow side, and we've stopped after a 3-hour journey so far in the mountains at a service station, or their equivalent of. It's a bit strange because it's only about another 40 minutes left to get into where I'm going. But I did need the toilet and I've got a bit of a snack to keep me going. So that's me not long off the bus. It actually took about 2 hours to get here. Because we're in the mountains, it was long, windy roads everywhere. And I'm now in Quetzaltenango. It took me a while to learn how to say that. But like I said, we're in the mountains. And it looks quite a nice place so far. But according to the map, it's a 20-minute walk to the hostel, so that's where I'm going now. So I've just checked into the hostel. It's not as good as the Airbnb, but I knew I was going to get back into the swing of things. Everybody that's in the hostel seems to be hikers, fitness freaks, all want to climb up mountains. So I might have to move tomorrow. It's a new morning, I've had a decent night's sleep, and I've been trying to formulate a plan for what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. Now, as I've already stated, the show must go on. I am to carry on backpacking, and the main reason for that is, although I have planned for it going out for a year, I don't have the money to go back to UK on a flight. So, as an older backpacker, I'm quite lucky that I do have money coming in at the end of the month. So, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be staying in Quetzaltenango, staying in a cheap hostel, eating cheap food and crawling back some of that money that I will not be spending. And the other bombshell that I had was when I left Guatemala City, we had Kemai, the Texas lady who had been with us for just under a month, decided to go her separate ways and head down south while I headed up north. So not only did I lose Shane, I lost Kemai as well. Now, the cheap hostel I've just been down to find out if they've got any rooms, any dorms, and unfortunately they've got nothing till tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to stay in the one I stayed in last night, which, although is a nice place, is a little bit more expensive than where I want to be, and it's not the best. I mean, as you can see here, it's basic, and the one that's cheaper is a lot better. So what does a backpacker with no money do for a couple of weeks? So the plan is Quetzaltenango is the second largest city in Guatemala. So there's plenty of sightseeing to do. I might even start learning some tutorials on how to do YouTube videos. And next week I will be climbing a volcano. So there is stuff to do, keep me busy, keep me occupied. But for now, if you like this video, if you got emotional with Shane going, press like. If you want to subscribe and see what I get up to in the next couple of weeks, press the subscription button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. But until next time, bye bye.